done so far, and it's cool. You see, we burn quite a lot outside.
Yeah. Actually, one of my customers helped you with the secondary mirror.
Ah, really?
He worked on the secondary mirror.
Really? So cool.
I
Richard?
forgot his name. He's got an Armenian name.
Ok.
C'est plus un nom arménien, j'avais
So yeah, it's quite interesting now. It's like automatic steering. So we have like a.
Is it like a Scheffler?
Yeah, it is one.
It is a Scheffler.
Yeah, it is one.
Okay.
I worked with him, with Wolfgang, like was 10 years ago almost, and I told him, yeah, okay, I want to do this project. But you know, Wolfgang is also like, yeah. I have a lot of people that come to me to do things, and most of them they don't really do anything. Yeah, I guess.
I feel like people keep asking me things, but I only have 2 hands and 1 small brain.
Yeah.
I'm not so fast.
So that's what happened to Wolfgang also. So at the beginning was like, yeah, well, we'll see.
Okay.
At some point, well, I don't know, convincing him enough, and also doing job to show that no, it's good what I want to do.
You're an engineer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I met him, and luckily he had an old one that was destroyed, and he said to me, yeah, okay, if you want, we can just like refurbish it. You come, we do it together, and you come back with it for not the real price, or a bit less, so that I can start, because at the time I had no money to start. So they were really helpful with me. And thanks to that, we started with this one. And first, we just had a small stove, which was not really working. Then after, we did this one, and where we were using it outside. We had no kitchen and so on. It was just outside, and that's where we were not well known, and we just did it. You know, and it was not legal at all. But well, it was not legal to be a restaurant, so we twisted it so that we were not a restaurant. We were a group of people trying an experimentation about solar cooking. So you had to, you had to get your license. To be part of the group. So it was €1, I think, just to be able to test the food and to give feedback and so on and so on. So it was a way of doing it without being too much in danger. But still, well, it was fun.
We're not allowed to sell because of sanitary rules, but we're allowed to give. But
yeah, kind of, but like it was not like that. It was not open to the public. It was just private. for the people that would become a member of the club.
So everyone that walks up, are you a member?
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yes, you are. Here's your food.
No, but they had to pay extra fee for being a member. Like it was €1 extra fee to become a member, and you get like a proper card and so on, saying that okay, I know that I am a member of this club. This club is doing solar cooking, so that's at the beginning we started like that because it was.
We should run that by Susan Regali, chef in Los Angeles. She caters for events, weddings and so forth, and the county of Los Angeles, which regulates food service, they don't care because it's a private event. So she poisons 100 people.
She did?
No. If she did, they wouldn't care because it's a private event.
Private.
They enter at their own risk. But she has a cafe called the Humble Bee, the bumblebee, kind of humble bee, and pastries and stuff that she could cook in the Son of a Villager, which she has. She could do 100 of them at a time and do enough for a day or two's worth of. But they won't let her do that because they don't know how to. Like one of the questions was, how do you measure the emissions, like the pollution from gas? Well, you try to tell them there are none. They don't even believe it because they just don't understand. They just don't understand.
That's a bit crazy.
Yeah. Where is it plugged in?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Have you had that? Where is it plugged in?
No. What we had is like, I was thinking like, we don't have so much problem with it so far, but we need to have a fence to close here so that no one can go inside. And on top of it, for the restaurant, I'm gonna show that to you right after. We need like, you have that red button where you stop all the kitchen equipment. And say they ask us, if you push that red button, then that should move away, that should stop in a way or another one.
Yeah.
So we have to work on this to make that happen. Not too difficult, but still we have to.
Maybe a day.
Yeah, I think we're gonna use Arduino. Just move it away. Yeah, but even if it goes slowly, you just have to move away. But then the point is like, if it moves away, it needs electricity. So if there is a fire, you have to be sure you have a cable that comes from blah 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 blah. So it's a bit tricky.
More expensive.
Don't tell me. Yeah, but we know that if we want to do this, we're gonna have to apply to comply to certain rules. And yes, they are expensive rules. They're made for sometimes, but yeah,
Look how far you are already.
yeah. Well, see, it's
So let's see
yeah.
the project. Quite a lot, pretty good.
Yeah, but they say okay, makes sense, and we got it, so it's already just crazy. That
What I hear is that right now in France every business is down and there's no work. And maybe we are the only ones working.
yeah, well, I'm not sure about that. And I know in France that we are always complaining for everything.
It's always a
So every time is bad and everything. Well, but still, I mean, I'm not totally convinced. I might agree on some extent, but I'm not sure.
What I meant is that solar cooking is on the way,
Ah, yeah, for sure.
including for the banker.
Yeah, but for sure. And solar cooking start to really, I mean, Gilles and you are into that since
Getting
years,
attention.
and now you're really getting attention. So that's what's great. But yeah, the idea was to set up this building, and at the beginning we just tell the architect, yeah, let's do a really nice one, and remarquable and so on. Now we say, well, you should have told me before that it's going to be so expensive. I would have said, no, maybe make it a bit less expensive. But anyway, it's going to be so nice. The building is there, and you can see the foundation of the building. And they're going to put the concrete for the foundation tomorrow morning. So we are really happy. It's just started. Yeah. Really champagne, yeah. And yeah, it took us quite a long time because we started it, I think, 6 years ago. And but now we are on. We almost managed to have all the money, but then the war in Ukraine makes everything way more expensive. So we had like to make it simple, like the old stuff. That means buying that piece of land, paying the building, the garden, all the equipment, and all the people working around, the architects and so on and so on. And that was 1.7 million euros. Now it's 1.9, almost 2, and we need to find those 200,000 extra till the end of the building. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because the most difficult part was to get the first loan at the bank. Now they're screwed. I mean, in a good way, because if we don't go till the end, I mean we crash the business, they're gonna get an almost finished building, and I mean it's not possible to sell it. You know, it's very difficult. So for them, it's better just to put some extra, to get the project done, and then after it's our business to be able to pay it back. And if we don't pay it back because it's too expensive, then they're gonna get that building for them, but it will be finished, and then you can sell it easily and so on. It's because so that's why we are should work. And the idea is to have two dishes.
Two parabolas.
Yeah, two parabolas, one for the stove, one for the oven, and then you have the kitchen, which is there. Some tables in front of the kitchen, really open kitchen that you can enter and go out really easily. You can see the dishes through and so on. It's a bit more difficult to work with open kitchen because you can't hide the mess. But still, it's way more exciting, I think. Yeah. And in here you have that well, might be like that. I'm not sure, but place where you have some tables and a small terrace outside. And the rest is like technical warehouse, technical and small desk for us.
So there's one guy that comes to Lodève, Christophe, I forgot his name. He's a professional refrigerator maker.
Oh, really?
So I'm pushing him that he creates a solar refrigerator.
Yeah, and that
because
works.
it's possible.
Yeah, and there is a company, they've done it.
Yes.
They call Helioclean. They are in Sophia Antipolis, so close to Nice. They've done solar cooking with like adiabatic or what, not adiabatic, well, whatever, absorption system. That's quite easy because those refrigerators, coolers, is the one
with heat.
Yeah, the one you use with heat, like you have in camping cars and so on.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I know how to do heat, so I know how to cool down things. But to make it big is quite difficult because it's really expensive.
Yeah, and you have to make sure that it stays cool, that it doesn't.
And the point, that company, they've done it since like they did it maybe 6-7 years ago, but they did it for a really big scale. So when we met them, it's like, yeah, we have a project, we need like for the restaurants, like, yeah, but we plan to do industrial cooling for 1,000 square meter room, you know. So we're like, well, can't you do a smaller one? And it was it was not possible. And the point is, like, they got bankrupt last year because they didn't. I mean, it was too expensive, and the market was not ready to pay extra for that. And I know they've been bought back by another company because they was like, no, it's too important. I mean, the knowledge inside, we need to keep it because they really did a great thing. And yeah, I really would like to talk to them because that's my dream, to have solar. I mean, just think about that in terms of imagination. You have solar ice cube, just like, you know, what? It's like, no, it's just because of the sun. It's like making ice, and it's like, what? So that I would love to see a piece of art like that, you know, like you have like a free ice cube on the beach because it's a hard installation and it's solar ice cube, you know. So I'm dreaming.
It's good. No,
yeah,
it's a very good
just
dream.
like the idea.
Life begins with dreams.
Just that. And yeah, the rest of the place. So here we are almost somewhere here. So the terrace is gonna come a bit closer. So we should be here and the rest of the place here is gonna be just garden with edible garden, edible forest almost. So yeah, that's what we do. Beautiful. Beautiful. And, yeah. Looking forward a lot.
We will be back. I want to know the opening day.
Yeah.
Because we will get a ticket. The direct flight to Marseille.
Okay, with pleasure. Hopefully, the plan is to open late April, beginning of May next year.
Wow, great.
That's the plan.
Sure.
And hopefully, still possible.
Yeah.
We'll see how the work is going on, but today is still possible. possible to open like late April. So I'm crossing the fingers.
Okay.
We need to open soon.
I'll keep my calendar open from mid-April to, let's say, October. So build in a little bit of margin.
The full season.
If you want, we can ask them if we can open the
Sure.
the oven there.
Check this out.
I can feel my toes burning.
This is real glass,
Yes.
no plastic.
See, and Joe, it'll fit. It'll fit on our deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one, yeah, it's the one
Look
you're
at that
mixing.
spindle it's on.
Yes.
Yeah, this one is not fully automatic. You just have to keep moving it.
Sure.
But it's okay and it's quite good. We got some issue with this one because we changed the tube actually. We had the first tube, as I told you, we were testing it and we had the first one, and the tube got the materials used for this part. At the end with the UV and so on, got like small foam, whatever, and it was not, and for food it was not okay. So it's good because they learn also, and so they came back to us and gave us this new tube, but still we have to fix some.
Eggplant.
Yeah.
Mushrooms?
No, eggplant.
Oh, eggplant. Oh, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, and the point is like most of the time we are looking, people they're looking to cook a lot of things. You know, like how big it is, so I can cook a lot. See, when you are a cook, just like how great I can cook it.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah,
And that's where I like to go because you can see we could have put way more eggplants and just to fill it up.
Wouldn't be as good.
But this one, we just make it even so that it's gonna cook evenly and you're not gonna have some part burn, the other part just boil. And that's where it's quite interesting, and we try to cook it the best way possible. So, and they are pretty good at that. I'm not in the kitchen right now, and I'm really not angry, but fed up not being in the kitchen because that's what I really like. I don't really like being the head chef of a project, but it's needed now, so I take the lead. But thankfully, the two of them in the kitchen, they are really good professionals, and they are running the kitchen like it's so cool because I can trust them 200%. And thanks to that, I can really fully focus on the next thing and so on. And I'll be happy to get back in the kitchen soon.
And that's just a
That's
silicone
what you
cooking
think.
mat in the bottom, right?
Sorry?
Silicone cooking mat?
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
bottom? Yeah. just
Because it's easier to
Clean.
clean it and yeah, we thought
yeah.
about that and okay, way better. It's gonna be
I'm
nice.
gonna go with the shade.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's time to
Sure.
Right, like
Sure.
that.
Yeah.